Well, hello, and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. So, yeah, we're doing the fate stuff. What's this though? Finite. Bye. Praise the sun. Partner, by the time you see this message, I should have already started my journey to my final destination. Unfortunately, I still haven't read most of the books I bought that time at the Grove. Among them, there's one named Legend of Celestial Skies. The plot is full of twists and turns. I strongly recommend it. You mean for those 33,550,336 cycles? He never read it? He never finished the books? Fine. I read about how the protagonist conquered all obstacles and was about to fight the last monster, and then I ran out of time. I heard that the ending of that story is beyond expectations. When you have the time, read it for me. After we find a way to defeat the Iron Tomb, let's bid farewell under the stars you talked about. When that time comes, please, tell me how it ends. When I was reading that book, I even carved a wooden sculpture of the hero in the story. It's really cool. You'll love it. I'll give it to you the next time we meet. Bye. Dawn will rise. When can we meet again? The story ends with cliffhanger. Here for you. It's a happy ending. Wait, what's the book called? Legend of Celestial Skies. Maybe I'll read it. Well, anyway. We have a farming target. Hey, David. Isn't he supposed to speed up time? Why is he punching him? But oh well. It's fine as long as it's done, I guess.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path. I choose you. Now farewell. Tomorrow. We can do anything. Future will come. Ready as before. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. Conflicts consume me. Queensland's blood.
Got to get a news. Alright. Good news. Well, good news is good news.
The dead return. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. We can do anything. Ready as before. Tomorrow.
No new boyfriend. Congratulations. Hopefully it goes better than last time. Alright, that should do for now. Alright, gotta do dispatch. Okay, fate. Let's do this. But actually, what's this? 24 days. Oh, okay, that's plenty of time. Yeah, I gotta do fate. I want Archer. So I think you get it from the red one. Sweet dreams and the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail, an omnipotent wish-granting chalice, has descended upon the planet of Dream Chase. And that 10 Amber Era-old Pinaconian business magnate had invited distinguished guests for the Holy Grail War. Holy Grail War? They immediately know what it's for? I assume to them it's like a curio. Collaboration character, English voiceover. Special note: the collaboration characters have no English voice actors. You may switch to another voiceover language if preferred. No, I'll stick to English. Fate/Night in Dreamland. Robin just showed up with some weird treasure. A holy grail that grants wishes? Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. I'll take it, please.
As the echoes of the Charmony Festival fade, the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation successfully establishes itself on the planet of dreams, with the nameless of the Astral Express becoming one of the planet's shareholders.
I didn't even know how he does that voice. Alright. Sweet dreams, David.
Now, a grand spectacle is about to unfold yet again in this holiday resort famed throughout the cosmos. Starring the superstar of Epsilon and the head of the Oak family, the lead actor is Miss Robin. Featuring a special appearance from the stylish and witty Nameless, the trailblazer of the Astral Express. With a powerful guest appearance from the charismatic and commanding director, Aventurine, one of the 10 Stonehearts of the Strategic Investment Department. Directed by the renowned Mr. Rekka and his trusted companions. Lastly, exclusively sponsored by Old Odie, the head of the Alfalfa family, and a business tycoon of Penacony. And then there's Scott.
Wait, who? You mean that IPC specialist who's good at mimicking animals? That...
Okay, well anyway, the marketing development department is in on this too.
I love
Sweet
Scott.
Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
They've been
Now
named a
airing
whole
across
outpost after him in
entertainment
ZZZ.
channels throughout the universe.
Story recap has ended. Head to the designated location immediately to start the mission. Go now.
Huh? Isn't that Robin? What's she doing here?
About that chalice, it's always been here actually. This guy named Lancer came and gave it to me. What, you like my cup? It's a very big cup.
It's been a while. Mr. Scrullum said you'd stop by today, so I figured I'd wait here for a bit.
Okay.
So this is the device for testing the divergent universe, huh?
Yeah. I come here every week. You're interested in the divergent universe too? Too bad. Get your own. Why didn't you leave me a message?
Oh, you've got the wrong idea. I may have taken some history electives back at Paperfold University, but I'm hardly the right person for scientific research. I'm here today on someone's behalf, to bring you a gift. Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony?
What? You had a Holy Grail War in Penacony? Not a clue. You bet I do. Where did the Astral Express head to this time?
The Holy Grail War?
It's indeed bizarre. This so-called Holy Grail curio. Even though I still recall what we went through together, some of the details always get a bit hazy when I think back on it.
Well, they're just gonna say that they've gone through this before? Like they're retconning the story or some shit? Should have slid this in there.
This Holy Grail as a token of gratitude for everyone who participated in the war. I wanted to display it on the Radiant Feldspar. He agreed, wholeheartedly saying,
Ho 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 ho! What better decoration for the Radiant Feldspar than a cup set to grant any wish? Talk about grandeur!
Just sounds like a kid to me, Robin.
Mr. Scrullum was entrusted to neutralize the power of the Holy Grail. Now it's just an ordinary dream bubble, stripped of its wish-granting properties.
Yeah, so it's It's saying that we've been through it. And now we can use a dream bubble to go back to it. Because we've already been there. But we haven't been
I've
there.
always wondered,
Know what I'm saying?
if the Grail really could grant you a wish, what would yours be?
A bigger wish. More wishes.
Feels like someone asked me a similar question during the Holy Grail War.
Your thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of that Holy Grail War as many vague details gain clarity. Yes, of course. This is a flashback, but actually it's not a flashback. It was a long time ago, or not so long ago. Like this happened before,
As
don't you
Penacony's
remember?
last festive superstar, she was once the center of everyone's attention. And now, with the unprecedented First Penaconian Holy Grail War about to kick off, she is back in the spotlight. Come on, girl. Show the audience that, what's it called? Tattoo on your hand?
I have a tattoo on my hand?
It's the command spells.
Oh, that.
Right. Command spells. Proof of your selection to join the Holy Grail War. They say its power lets you command legendary figures from Penacony's history to fight for you. And now let's give up the floor to the star reporter of the Crystal Daily.
Why is this not voiced? So, honorary member, if you win the Holy Grail, what wish would you want granted? I want to swim in money. I wish for peace across the universe. Boo. Is it time for me to become an Aeon of Elation? I wish for 2 more wishes. Why are you 2 even here? Well, looks like our honorary member is dodging the question. Could it be they've got a secret wish they don't want anyone to know? Well then, do you think you've got what it takes to win the Holy Grail War? You betcha. There's no way I'm winning this. I'm not that eager to win, honestly. I don't want to win, and I don't want anyone else to win either. Why are you both acting as reporters? I don't want to win, and I don't want anyone else. Yep. Right. So, honorary member, which legendary figure from history are you planning to summon? Don't tell me you're as clueless about Penaconian history as I am. What's your deal anyway?
Oh, come on, girl. It's a rare treat for us Bellabogian folks
A
to
sample
travel
and
off-world. Running into an old friend on an alien planet. Aha, that's pure joy. Sure, the occasion might be a little weird, but don't tell me you don't recognize us.
So why wasn't it voiced? Don't tell me Hook doesn't have a voice.
I promised Pitch Dark Hook the Great we'd record every thrilling moment of this trip to the planet of festivities for the folks back home. And here we are stumbling upon you being interviewed for the Penaconian Holy Grail War.
I see. I was just wondering why someone else was taking my job, considering our channel secured exclusive rights to this interview and broadcast. Security? Clear the area.
There's a child in my area. Get her out of here.
We can talk this out. How about a collaboration?
Hey, even the money-loving Alfalfa family wouldn't charge such a cute kid a licensing fee, right?
What are you talking about? You?
Miss, consider it charity. Let this kid finish her social studies project. I mean, what's the harm in that,
Assistant! Get these 2 out of here.
The assistants surged forward without warning, escorting the 2 foreign visitors far from the scene. Also, hello, Gorgo. They reuse a lot of voice actors. Well, I wouldn't say a lot because they reuse voice actors a lot.
Proudly presents the first Penaconian Holy Grail War. We'll be following the masters every step of the way, bringing you the freshest, most exclusive coverage. Before we continue our interview with the Nameless about the Penaconian Holy Grail War, let's cut to a quick commercial break.
What? But didn't this thing just start?
Gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't you?
No?
Across the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable of turning their deepest desires into reality.
No, the only Holy Grail I've heard about is from Indiana Jones, so I don't think it's the same Holy Grail. Also, it's a copper cup.
Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand. But today, I bring you all that very opportunity.
Fantastic.
I have brought the omnipotent wish-granting chalice, the Holy Grail, to Penacony.
How'd you find it?
Of course, the right to make a wish is a privilege beyond measure. And like most competitions in life, if you want to claim your reward, you'll have to fight for it.
So you have to fight to actually get a wish granted? Is that why he's not using it himself? I wonder if the Dragon Balls is in this.
Will summon heroic spirits, legendary figures from Penacony's rich
Next
history,
collaboration with
and
Dragon Ball
bring
GT.
them back to life. And you, daring dream chasers, will become masters, commanding these servants in battle until only one survivor remains.
Survivor?
Worried it sounds a bit violent?
Well, it's a dream.
Afraid it might turn into another Tykean Robo-Ball competition with limbs flying and blood spattering everywhere?
Oh,
Fear not. Mark my words.
I want that.
In this sweet dream of Penacony, there is no such thing as death. Any violence you witness is nothing more than harmless spectacle. The only thing real is the prize of having your wish come true.
I guess this is like a very safe way to do it. Or would your wish actually be in reality, or would it just be a dream? That's the question. But I guess Penacony has the ability to manifest dreams into reality. So there's that.
After all, this is the planet of chasing dreams. Here in Penacony, anyone with a dream in their heart has a chance to make it a reality. Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly sponsored by Soulglad, the high-stakes battlefield where dreams are on the line. The first ever Penaconian Holy Grail War. Let the games begin.
At the same time, the host of the Holy Grail War is sitting elsewhere watching the advert with interest. So what do? You just walk up to someone and kill them?
Terrific! I loved how you used the word survivor instead of victor to rally the contestants. Nothing stirs up a person's drive quite like the goal of simply staying alive, What an inspiring speech, Mr. O.T. Even Louis Fleming himself couldn't have done it better.
Easy on the sweet talk, kid. I'm not here for your flattery. I brought you in because I expect you to give it your all and become the survivor.
Become the survivor? Is he participating too?
Don't get me wrong, Mr. O.T. I'm honored you picked me, but I'm just a nobody, a bottom-tier cog in the IPC. And if the rumors are true, you're not exactly a fan of the IPC, so why me?
I sent invitations to Penacony's top shareholders and family heads, welcoming them to join this Holy Grail War. Some accepted. Others turned their noses up, dismissing my carefully orchestrated spectacle as just a marketing stunt.
You mean it isn't?
Seems like living in luxury has dulled the ambitions of the so-called elite. But underdogs like you, you're a whole different story. Now, remind me again, what wish would you make to the Grail?
Me, Scott? I'm just a lowly grunt trying to climb to a
P45
corporate rank.
I want to aim for the very top.
What a delightfully mundane wish.
He wants to be promoted.
You aren't even dreaming of rubbing shoulders with legends like Diamond or something. But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace,
yes,
your dream is refreshingly grounded.
So, the Holy Grail, can it really grant my wish?
Of course it can.
Of course it can. Kit, the command spell branded onto your hand is proof of your qualification. You've also summoned a servant and witnessed their power for yourself.
Well, we are in a dream world where ice cream talks, wine bottles sing, and instruments play themselves. A grail that grants wishes and legendary figures resurrecting from history? Not so far-fetched here, I guess.
Yeah, makes sense.
But here's the bigger question. If the grail is real, why are you sharing it? Why turn this into a show?
Indeed.
Let's face it, if I were in your shoes, I'd keep it to myself, make my wish quietly, and get filthy rich.
A sharp question, Scott. Let me put it this way. Picture an old man who survived 10 Amber Eras, navigated countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless fortune, and climbed to the absolute pinnacle of Penacony.
Wouldn't he want to climb to the
Tell me,
pinnacle somewhere else?
What's left for such a person to wish for?
Death.
More money and power? No one ever thinks they've got too much of either, right? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. OT.
Entertainment.
You're already getting close, kid. But a single wish, that's far too small to satisfy me.
Single wish.
I want to transform the Holy Grail War into an unprecedented form of entertainment in Penacony. Imagine meeting historical legends, summoning them as servants to fight for you, and finally making your wildest dreams come true.
Does that mean I can summon Hanu?
This will be Penacony's next grand spectacle, standing alongside the Charmony Festival as a beacon for the universe's attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in, far more than ever before. And for the first ever Holy Grail War, what story could be more compelling than the wish of a nobody coming true? Understand now?
I get it
He
now.
wants to see
Don't worry, Mr.
the pole
OT.
fight for
I
scraps.
won't let you down. As a lone wolf, I've learned how to survive, no matter how desperate things are. But I'm not gonna lie, Mr. OT. Just now, during that broadcast, I saw someone who's dragged me down to rock bottom more times than I can count. Funny how fate works. She's here on this battlefield, too.
Fate works.
Let me guess. You mean that nameless from the Astral Express?
Who?
Real showboat and a tough competitor, I'd say.
Oh, yeah, in terms of pure strength, the old me couldn't compete with that monster and her crew. But the person I am today, well, I'm not the same man I was back then. As a master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits, your servants, wisely, and utilizing their noble phantasms. Isn't that correct, Mr. Rekka?
While the Holy Grail War is ongoing, please address me as Greedy, producer.
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name Assassin.
Assassin.
You're right. In the current Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight. Best not to bring it
up. You got a chance at a second life. It's best to let go of fragile pride, old friend. Names tie you to your past. They also expose your weaknesses. A wise competitor hides their true self from the opposition. Listen up. I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that director to act as your vessel.
Spirit origin fusion. What the
Dreamed
hell?
of creating a masterpiece that would shake the world and cement your name in history, haven't you? On that point, you and Mr. Rekka share the same goal. Don't waste the opportunity I've created for you. Go record the stories of the participants in this Holy Grail War, and help this ambitious young man by your side fulfill his wish.
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has already been trained on those you invited. I can show their movements to you both in real time.
Well done, assassin. With an ability like this, we're sure to stay ahead of the competition.
The participants who have accepted the invitation and plan to join the Holy Grail War are already under my noble phantasm's watch. So, producer, which one do you want to check out first?
So director's master is a producer.
Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
I'm playing as Scott. Wait a minute. Oh shit! I can't check his. Can't check his build.
Mr. OT, summoning a servant this early, isn't that a little against the rules?
I didn't realize our producer cared so much about the rules.
You bet I care about the rules. It's fun to break them in the heat of the moment, but if trouble comes knocking afterward, we're the ones who get hurt.
Rest assured, for this Holy Grail War, I have the final say on all the rules.
So you can just change it on a whim? Doesn't sound good to me. Oh, there I am. Pom Pom, Robin, Jade.
Who the heck keeps tossing garbage around? The next passenger Pom Pom catches littering is going to have to write down the train's sanitation rules 100 times.
Oh no.
Huh? The first Penaconian Holy Grail War? Inviting the Astral Express to join? Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like she's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hung instead. Wait, why is there graffiti on Pom Pom's hand?
Ah, Pom Pom's a contestant.
It won't come off. Who's behind this prank?
It kind of sounded like Pom Pom was losing the
world's
voice
turned
there
upside down.
for a bit.
Even the animals on the Astral Express can enter this tournament.
The animals.
Mr. Odie, should I take care of this first?
Yes.
No need. Letting a contestant like them compete just makes things even more interesting.
Mr. Pom Pom, it's been a while.
Ah, yes, it's code name.
Now that's forking hilarious. Girl, I know my identity's a little touchy, but here in Dreamflux Reef, just call me by my name, all right? It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raised hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seats. Like you, Mr. Boothill. Your appearance here means something big's about to go down again in Dreamflux Reef. Doesn't it?
It's here for the war.
Hey now, don't go making me sound like some kind of walking disaster siren.
Siren head.
You've heard of the Holy Grail War, right? The ads are everywhere, and nobody in Penacony could have missed it.
Wait, are you telling me you're joining the Holy Grail War?
Oh, why do you sound so shocked? Am I not supposed to?
That's not what I meant. Or maybe that is what I meant.
What are you talking about, Robin?
As far as I know, only the family heads, IPC execs, and the Astral Express crew received invitations to this Holy Grail War. Basically, the decision makers of Penacony.
It's whoever has the brand.
And ain't I Pom Pom, a member of the Astral Express?
That's not what I'm saying.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. For some reason, that old man went and sent an invitation to Dreamflux Reef, too. Micah figured things might go down the same way as they always do. The folks up top have their fun, and the people below take the hits. So, he sent me the invite. Said I might be interested.
I see. So Mr. Micah's asking for your help in his own way.
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero of Penacony. Sunday, the monkeys.
What do you do for Sunday's thing? I'm pretty sure he didn't do shit.
Daggone my stupid mouth. Why'd I bring that up? Sorry. Listen, I don't care about any muddle-fudging Holy Grail, but a Holy Grail War. Now that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
Summoning dead guys from their graves to duke it out. Winner takes all. That sounds like something those IPC shirtbags would come up
I wonder if
no heckin' way
Robin will try summoning Sunday. But he's not a spirit.
But since I took Micah's request, I gotta see this through. Make sure things don't spiral out of control. Alright, time to get prepped. Up next, per the invite's instructions, summoning the heroic spirit. See ya.
It's probably nothing heroic.
That guy, that's the one in Criminal Boot Hill. Mr. OT, sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War is way too dangerous. What if he wishes for every single IPC employee to drop dead? That'd be the end of us.
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game. Once you accept the invitation and are branded with the command spells, your qualification as a master can't be revoked.
Then we should send out the bloodhounds and take that criminal down immediately.
Assassin, go get him.
But Mr. Boothill wasn't wrong, was he? He saved Penacony twice before. If we jumped the gun and hunt him down now, that wouldn't be very tactful. Why are you so scared?
I mean, the second time's a bit...
Scott?
It's just monkeys.
Let's just say there's some personal
Dr.
history.
Primitive.
He's got a particularly brutal way of handling my department's people.
What, shooting him in the face?
And isn't this your perfect shot at vengeance? Win this war, and you can bring that cocky cowboy crashing down yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boothill. If the traps are set right and the schemes are airtight, even Louis Fleming wouldn't be able to escape.
Good. That ruthless streak of yours reminds me of my younger days.
I'm just sighing because old Scott here doesn't even know that he's being manipulated. Well. Shit. Using memory bubbles as invitations. A very Penaconian thing to do.
Oh, but what's even more Penaconian is this omnipotent wish-granting chalice.
Haven't heard his voice in a long time.
Listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled by a trick like that.
Oh, Eurilo 6. Old Oti serving up the nectar. What kind of poison is mixed into the cup?
Madam Jade. Oh, don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man is playing.
Why not? Penacony's biggest tycoon throws away his usual image of polite deal-making to invite the family heads and shareholders to participate in this dream contest, promising afterward to grant a wish that someone could never fulfill on their own. Is that fascinating?
Fascinating? Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to entertain him? And if this so-called Holy Grail turns out to be nothing but a marketing gimmick, then things are gonna get really interesting.
It's gonna get interesting? Old Oti knows that better than anyone. So what kind of return is big enough for him to risk the Alfalfa family's entire reputation?
So, you believe this omnipotent wish-granting chalice might actually be real?
Of course. Across the cosmos, ceremonies that tap into a path's power to create miracles aren't uncommon. The credit contracts I make with people, aren't they a form of wish fulfillment too? And even more so, are the cornerstones we received.
So does that mean you're interested in accepting the invitation?
Of course. I am interested in the Holy Grail War, but not in the Grail itself. What intrigues me are the people who join this war for a so-called miracle. Potential clients, I see.
Well, placing your hopes and dreams on some unknown Holy Grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire. Doesn't look promising, but it'll be one hell of a show.
Indeed. And more than that, it's the perfect opportunity to watch and make connections. Only one lucky fool will walk away with the Grail, but the Bona Jade Exchange, no, the IPC Strategic Investment Department can grant everyone's wishes. Our future strategy calls for more allies. Adventuring, you're going to accept the invitation and join the Holy Grail War, aren't you?
I knew it. Penacony and I just can't seem to stay apart. But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, not exactly pleasant.
Well, it wants a different color? Speaking of allies, a certain someone has returned to Penacony. Obviously, we can't have any official dealings with him, but since we've exchanged intel before, there's a little trust between you two. I want you to use this Holy Grail War as a chance to strengthen that trust.
As you wish.
Why is he listening to Jade all of a sudden?
Wait! You're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is joining too?
It's kind of expected.
What's wrong, Mr. Scott? As a member of the Marketing Development Department, their rate shouldn't extend to you, right?
That's right, Mr. OT. Besides, with you backing me up, even Lewis Fleming...
Even Lewis Fleming. Keeps dropping Lewis Fleming.
Let's just let Lewis Fleming rest for now. Mr. Scott, The IPC is just one of many choices in this vast cosmos. Sometimes you need to fight for your own shot at greatness. I've got high hopes for you.
Alright, assassin, take them all out.
The stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me,
Master,
this
not
Holy
producer.
Grail War comes with a few complications.
What, contestants?
Yeah, the competition this time is no joke.
No, what I mean is, if you look at the backstories of the participants, they generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you as their sworn enemy.
I don't see him as my sworn enemy.
In other words, from a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you first.
I'm not going to target him first.
It's us. You call that a complication? Like I didn't already know everyone here has a bone to pick with me?
A little personal wisdom. Not everyone is your enemy, kid. Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta. And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated.
Yes.
The second? Not so much.
Second, not at all.
So, if I were you...
Eliminate the second.
You'd deal with the personal vendettas first. Much appreciated, Mr. OT. I'll keep that in mind.
What a poetic twist. Old rivals, now destined to settle the score on the Holy Grail War's stage.
Lucky for me, I drew the best possible card. Assassin. With your noble phantasm, we should have the upper hand.
Is it really the best one?
That said, knowing your opponent's next move
I think
isn't
Saber
enough.
might be better.
It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master, your least favorite Nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a servant right now.
Nameless, I gotta take care of you first. Can't have any loose ends hanging around.
You gonna stick the assassin on me? Or Grady? Or Rekka?
The Nameless will step into the summoning circle, chant the spell, and summon one of the greatest souls in Penaconian history.
Hanu! Hanu!
Who will it be? The legendary Dreamweaver
demonic
Glocks?
circle. Nice.
Or perhaps the first Bloodhound? Let's find out!
First Bloodhound,
Stage is
basically
set.
Hanu.
Now step into the summoning circle and begin the ritual.
Now we actually see what Hanu looks like. Yes. And no one's here. Why is no one here? Not even the reporter's here, not even Hook, not even... Sampo, Koski. A touch.
All right, let's begin.
Heed my words. My
Oh, they're all
will
summoning
creates
together.
Your body, and your sword creates my destiny.
If you heed the Express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly
what?
pom-pom pie, then answer!
Where's Pom Pom right now? Is he on the Express? Did he draw that circle himself?
I have not come to bring all the good in the world, but I am fated to perish, defeating all evil in the world.
7 souls flowing from the Amber Lord's stony heart.
Did you just add that last bit in?
Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales.
Guardian of the Scales. What? You waited for a while, but nothing happened.
So, where's the servant?
You tell me. There was no light pollution, no exciting music, and no sound that came down from the sky. There's only an awkward silence. Well, there was that, sound effect.
Where's my servant?
Oh, I wish I could capture this pathetic little moment of yours and pass it down as a family heirloom for generations. I was actually worried you'd luck out and summon some terrifying servant.
So this is his
Turns out
theme.
you're just plain cursed. Compared to you, even I seem less of a lone wolf now that I have a servant. Maybe I should let you borrow the title for a couple of days.
Title of servant. Scott, you again? Are you my servant? You're without a servant. You're no match for me. Yeah, are you my servant? You just showed up.
Tell me, are you my servant?
What? Obviously not. I'm your opponent, fool. Do you seriously not recognize me? Let's not waste time. Your summoning ritual just flopped. This is the perfect moment to serve you every ounce of humiliation you once dealt me, with interest.
What are you gonna do, huh?
But hey, I'm a fair guy. Since you failed to summon a servant, I won't use mine to beat you either. Boys, go get 'em.
Well, they have servants too. We're out of league.
Don't forget to file my overtime pay.
Oh, you idiot!
They're about to be destroyed.
Now farewell. No other choice but forward. Future will come. Tomorrow.
A little bit. Crit. Let's do this.
These useless mooks are even worse than I thought. Anyways, just fall back for now.
They're all dead. Well, you know, they're awake.
Scott, that's all you've got? Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
Chase down the fleeing Scott.
Let's wait and see. A day of peaceful
I got you now. He's gonna summon
Really
his
had the
servant.
guts
Huh?
to chase me down, huh?
He's gonna summon Grady.
What a shame.
Oh.
Your Holy Grail war ends right here. Target is in position. Ready, assassin?
Oh, he is using
Ready to roll, producer. A blood-splattered interstellar slasher comedy. Action.
comedy. I love comedy.
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
Watch your mouth. You're very valuable to me.
This mortal form. Watch over me. Guide you on your path.
Scott, batch produced. Hey, what? Scott split into countless bodies by Assassin's power. Each mass production machine possesses strength on par with his prototype. Oh, you can see his face. Right, see. These are all just different versions of Scott. Scott can use a curse ability after he has been attacked, which is to the sucker state. I don't want to hear him suck anything.
Now farewell. Existence is no future could come. No other choice but tomorrow.
True damage.
Future could come.
Alright.
These extras will keep performing forever.
Oh, they'll keep dying forever.
Kill you! I'll exhaust you!
We're just playing a Holy Grail War. Wait, what? Watch and learn, Rookie. At a time like this, you should be doing this. Okay, dang. Oh, so he summoned Archer. Is that it?
Spear! What just happened? It wiped the field!
Oh, it's Lancer.
Don't tell me this guy's your servant! Assassin, do something!
Someone's crashed the set, producer. I'm not built for frontline combat, and that guy is bad news. So, how about we take the smart approach and run?
It just disappears. Huh. So he put his master into spirit form too. Assassin class. Always such a pain in the neck. Are you my servant? Thanks for saving me. Stop fighting and let's go fishing instead. Wait, what? Go fishing? I can't fish though. Not a bad idea. But you see, I just hooked a big one. Is he trying to risk me? You can call me Lancer. That's not my true name, of course. But since you'll be out of the game soon... Oh, does it even matter? I think he is trying to risk me. Farewell, master with no servant. Ask you. Are you my master? Contract form, servant summoned. But I wanted Archer. Ah, shit. You? What a terrible reunion. That's what I was thinking too, Lancer. But as long as I stand here, I won't let you lay a hand on my master. I didn't know they were part of Penacony's history. Well, kid, you just hit the jackpot. I don't think so, but sure. It's safe now, master. Are you hurt? Are you maid? Wait, you two know each other? Are you my servant? While the energy sustaining me does not seem to originate from you, there is, without a doubt, a connection between us. Yes, you are my master, and I am your servant. You don't seem to be from this world. Are you from Penacony? No, I am no heroic spirit of this land. I've never even heard of a nation called Penacony in my world. The Holy Grail granted me the knowledge I needed to participate in this war. But much of it makes no sense. This world is completely foreign to me. I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me by my servant class, Saber, or by my true name, Altria Pendragon. I was once the king of knights in Camelot. I assume you know nothing about this place either? Not a thing. We do have a Camelot here, actually. Do we? No. Seems like different worlds have their share of strange parallels. Tell me, does your Camelot still stand?
Unfortunately, no. It was completely destroyed. But there are still survivors.
We know Finn was from there.
Guinevere. She's got an older brother named Lancelot.
Langshule. Really? I didn't know about this Queen Ifan lore. Wait, what? Guinevere's brother, Lancelot. You mean like biologically related? You know what? Let's just put a pin on that in that for now. Clearly our worlds have some serious differences. To help this servant understand this dream world bathing in Memoria, you go on a lecture about interstellar travel and cosmic geography. I think I could use that too, because I don't understand shit about this world. Only to suddenly hear a thunderous rumble. It seems the lady night before you was starving. Oh, I thought it was me. Is that thunder? Are you hungry? Forgive me. I must seem rather undignified. You may not realize it, but this world has almost no magical energy. So she hungers for magical energy, is that it? And as a heroic spirit from a completely unknown realm, I can't draw power from fame or mystics. So to maintain my combat strength, I need a lot of energy intake. Master, do you know anywhere around here that serves large portions? Aren't you a spirit? What do you need to eat? You really don't have to explain all that. Well, if you're not picky about the food. My apologies. To think the first request I make of my new master is to devour a feast. Hardly befitting of a knight's dignity.
Come on, I'll take you to try the local specialty. Halovian winged burgers. No way your world has that.
I don't even know if I like Halovian winged burgers. How do you even eat it? You cut the wings off? At the same time in the golden hour. Oh, we see what they summoned.
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards is a bit...
good?
Still, I have to say, I kind of like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day. At least he's trustworthy.
Is it Clocky?
Oh, no doubt he's an incredible servant, but...
Oh, it's Archer.
Who exactly are you in Penaconian history?
Yeah, exactly. How'd you hear? Come here. Master, do I look like I have any ties to this bizarre world of yours?
Oh, looks like, just like your servant, he's from another world.
Just like your servant. That's actually a relief. At least this nightmare of indulgence and debauchery is in my world's future.
Oh, forking hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of xenophobic Holy Grail war is this?
Make that 3. There are 3 servants from another world here. Oh. The fuck? Kuchulain. Things didn't go your way, huh? Did you just say my true name out loud? Ever heard of tact? What's the big deal? No one here knows us. No one's ever heard of Eren, or the Hound of Collab. But that also means we're at a huge disadvantage. We're fighting against heroic spirits who get buffed by this world's power.
Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat?
So he is the servant of Boot Hill. Don't even start. I almost got 2 masters in one sweep. But then Assassin covered his master's escape, and the other one? That gray-haired kid summoned...
For gray hair? That's one of ours. Why the heck were you fighting her?
Because there can only be one winner. You're the one who told me to go after the most annoying targets.
Guess we'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet. You said her heroic spirit is like you guys?
Yes. That's right, Master. Their servant is a saber we're very familiar with. Her? Well, that is an unexpected reunion.
Are you guys often summoned into worlds that aren't your own?
Aren't our own. Most of the time, we're in situations that are foreign to us. Someone else's era, nation, war. I've never seen a world so completely alien before. That said, as a counter-guardian, you don't need to know what that means. My job is to show up when a Holy Grail war goes wrong. Maybe the other two were pulled here for the same reason. Ah, I see. So it's your fault we're all stuck here.
Okay, what do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail war? Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail war is a common ritual, but in our world, old Odie completely botched the process?
It's not exactly normal in our world either, but you guys definitely... But you guys definitely screwed it up. First off, the Grail is not a toy, and it surely isn't something amateur mages like you should be messing with. Well, this time, our physical bodies weren't even constructed from magical energy. It's constructed from memoria, somehow, since they never existed in this world. If I had to guess, the so-called Grail must have tapped into something similar to magecraft to create this pseudo-Holy Grail war. A corrupted ritual. A Holy Grail in the hands of someone who is the host of this war. Lancer, do you want me to spell it out? Might as well slap Mastermind on their forehead. Well, at least my master this time doesn't seem like the kind of idiot who'd abuse their command spells.
Well, that makes things simple. We just find the modal fudger behind this Holy Grail war and drag them out into the open.
But what if they were... But what if they're waiting for us to come knocking, so they can wipe us all out in one go? It's annoying, but unavoidable. I believe I'm the only one here with the formal training in magecraft. I'll try and analyze our enemy's setup. See if I can figure out the real goal. As for you guys, whether you hide or attack head-on, you should be safe for now. A breeze blows past and the blue-haired man disappears.
She's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did she just get possessed by the Knight of Beauty? Whatever.
Knight of Beauty?
Not the first time she's acted like this.
You think he'll be here too?
What? Already hitting you up for revenge?
Nah, she wants us to meet at Clock Studios theme park. Says she wants to talk about an alliance.
I never said that. In the meantime, at Dreamflux Reef. Robin Summon.
I thought a heroic spirit would look... I don't know... more special?
So she got another singer?
This isn't quite my true form, but I'm afraid this is the only way I can appear before you.
True form?
Summon at your request. I am... Castor.
What about your real name?
I would of course prefer to be honest with you, but every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Dissonance.
Okay.
But that's your name.
It was. But it's been trademarked.
Copyrighted.
Owned by someone else. I'm sorry, Master.
Just call me Robin.
I think it might be
I'm
RL.
not used to being called anything else.
RL copyright.
Miss Robin. I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star from the age of dreaming. a piece of dead skin in an industry that sheds its past without a second thought. I was brilliant. Once. Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the eternal silver screen beauty. The golden note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name. Mine. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure.
How's she gonna fight in this war?
Since you can't use your real name, what should I call you?
Caster. That's the title the Grail assigned me.
No, I don't like that. I want a name you chose, not a name that was chosen for you.
Miss
Thank you,
Note.
Miss Robin. Then call me Miss Note for now.
Oh, it's her.
Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be, I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
I can't remember
You want to win?
if I haven't learnt about
to me, the only real
Miss
victory
Note's
is
real
making
name.
this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
But people always remember the ones who win wars, never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
Well, technically the ones that win it ends the war. So, you know what I'm saying?
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for her.
Who'd you invite? Who's it? Penacony. Cityscapes floating in the sky like clouds, where ice cream and cotton candy just chirp and jump straight into your mouth. This is incredible. Just like you said, Master, this world is steeped in dreams. But it wasn't until we arrived at this place, Dreamflux Reef, that I truly understood why the Holy Grail chose this world. Why? Because it's here? Because every shining palace has its forgotten corners, gathering dust, ignored. And in those places there are people with countless unfulfilled wishes. That's why the Holy Grail would come here. This land proves Penacony isn't a dream kingdom, but an exaggerated reflection of reality.
Alright, enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to your stomach rumble is making me hungry too.
Servants don't bring money when they materialize in the world. Is your wallet good to go? No worries, the fast food joints in Dreamflux Reef are cheap with big portions. Don't sweat it, I've got plenty of cash. Well, if we run fast enough, it's free. That's true. No way. A knight would never stoop to that. That's right. An honorable knight will never stoop to that. Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance, by the way. If it really comes to that, I'll just have to work as a server to pay it off. Yep, in a maid outfit, please.
Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
This moment where fate stays night. A restaurant in the unknown world. I wonder what kind of delicious. Whatever. Alright. Let's go eat. Time to eat.
Let's wait and see. A day of peaceful repose.
My dear guests, welcome. What would you like to eat?
These nuts.
Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive superstar? You're here for that Holy Grail War, right?
You're talking about me? You guys know all the gossip around here too? I'm not involved.
Trying to stay low key, huh? Don't worry, I won't sell you out. And this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh? Dare I ask, miss, which famous person from Penaconian history do you represent?
Sorry, but in the Holy Grail War, revealing my true name would be a major breach of security.
Gotcha. Like a secret recipe, huh?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you tell me this instead? What's the best dish on the menu?
If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, I highly recommend the Halovian Winged Burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else. Our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotions.
Memory Zone farms, ingredients, sourced from harmful emotions. I don't understand how this fucking resource works. Thank you, but no need to explain. We'll go with the Halovian Winged Burger. Sometimes I wish they would explain.
All right. We'd like 100 burgers.
100?
Okay, wait. Did you say 100? Are you sure about that?
I'm positive. Give me a minute. Just in case some of them fly away. Wow, you look so serious and reliable, and yet you're now telling bad jokes. Well, they do have fly away. They have wings.
With so many Halovian Winged Burgers, it'll take a little time to prepare. Please be patient, folks.
Actually, they have discs, so it might just flit away, actually.
So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
Wait, can spirits make wishes? If I'm lucky enough to win, I hope. Interrupted. Hold on, let's talk later. Master, I sensed another servant approaching.
2 Halovian Wing Burgers, 2 bottles of Susa juice. Miss Note, is that okay?
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
What can Miss No even do? Do it. What?
It's been a while. Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, they're a friend of yours, Master? Oh, why am I standing over here? can feel her aura bearing down on you as if standing before an army. Got my burgers?
Hey there, welcome. What can I get for you to eat?
I may miss him. Give me my food. I already have 3. I already have 1. 1. Oh, this is the Holovian winged burger. Oh my god. It doesn't even look good. I thought it was the disc burger.
Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my tab as well? Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look? If your hand's always on your sword, I'll have to step in to protect Miss Robin.
This is the Holy Grail War. Please forgive me, but I'll stay on guard until I'm sure you don't mean any harm to my master. Relax, we're friends. Let's just try to get along first.
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but if you're gonna fight, maybe you should eat first. Your Holovian wing burgers are ready.
Oh, 100 of them?
So, let's eat first?
Agreed. You two ordered all of this?
With quiet poise and grace, the two servants polish off the Holovian winged burgers.
It seems they've all calmed down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
Well, they were just hungry, that's all. Thank you so much for treating us to the Holovian winged burgers.
No problem at all. I love seeing people smile after they're full. But your servant's appetite is truly impressive.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
Yeah, and she's one of the earliest. That's because I don't come from Penaconian history. In fact, I don't come from the history of your world at all.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
I am the King of Knights who once ruled the Kingdom of Britain in another world. I don't exist in Penaconian history, and thus, I shouldn't have been summoned to this Holy Grail War. But in reality, there is at least one other heroic spirit in this war who also comes from the another world. The another world?
Forgive me for asking such a naive question, but what exactly are you heroic spirits? Are you truly the souls of historical figures who have passed?
Let's put it like this. Heroic spirits are those who have been remembered by history. When summoned by the Holy Grail, they materialize in the form of bodies made of magical energy and use special abilities. Noble phantasms which are based on their famous deeds in life. So it's just how people remember them. So it's not true. In other words, no. Technically, if you read a book and you think that that character is from the actual past, they could come back as a heroic spirit. That's what I'm getting from this.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
I'm not sure why she's asking this. She's in a fucking dream. How should I explain this? This is a world where mystics are extremely rare. The magecraft I know likely can't function as usual. So many things in the Holy Grail War are different from in the past. My body is no longer composed of magical energy, but of other fundamental elements. But you, Miss Note, Being a caster, you should have a better idea than I do of what has happened. Well, does that mean she gets smarter too?
In life, I wasn't anyone special, so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit. I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
That's what I'm saying.
Miss Note.
Even so, the fact that you were summoned by the Holy Grail means that you must have left behind your own story and history. And in the Holy Grail War, the strength of a heroic spirit is not an absolute condition for victory. Well, yes, but they has to have some form of strength.
Well said. My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes. But at this
They're just
moment,
mascots, I see.
whether it's the otherworldly Miss Saber or the historical Miss Note, I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that saber, I fear it would be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a Chord Master of Harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
She has no wishes?
Master, what exactly are you saying? If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
She thought it'd be fun.
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes, hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed, and now must walk the road of atonement.
So she knows his
The
life.
impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes.
I wish people would forgive Sunday.
Now I
Is that what
realize I
her
was
wishes?
wrong. Summoning Miss Note
Wish
to
was.
the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path. Regardless of my intentions, my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish. I'm sorry, Miss Note. But the moment I summoned you, I realized my true feelings.
At the end of the day,
The
all
people
wishes
of
are
Penacony
selfish.
are not so weak that they need Enna's dream to save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... what exactly does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for?
Well, that's your wish then. Just ask that. This Holy Grail War is indeed suspicious. You may not know, but in my world the Holy Grail War was originally a ritual for mages. One that needed to preserve its mysticism in order to obtain the power to create miracles. But this old Oti, the host, is openly displaying the ritual to the public. This should have tainted it, making it impossible to carry out. I've experienced many Holy Grail wars and seen many different ritual forms, but this one is unlike anything before. In my view, it's best to proceed with caution. Master, what do you think? Let's just beat them all. We should surrender and beg for mercy. Let's unite everyone. Yes.
It's about making peace, not begging. At the very least, we should show them we have no intention of fighting.
Oh, I have every intention of fighting.
From what I know of old Odie, he won't stop this game no matter what.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand the true nature of this Holy Grail war and the power of the Grail, we shouldn't make any wishes too hastily.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires. And until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and her saber won't turn their blades on us.
Yeah, that's true. And that's a bit harsh.
But, for now, I'll follow your lead. However, if the situation changes when trying to form alliances with other servants, I'll make my own decisions.
Huh? Boothill just sent me a really long text message.
I got one too. Was it a mass text?
Oh my god. Viewer point standard heist. Looking for group 3 out of 4? 3 out of 4? Who's the other two? To my dearest masters, greetings to you all. I am Boothill, the Galaxy Ranger. As the evening breeze fires down and carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer, I humbly pray that your noble selves remain in radiant health, untouched by the vexations of seasonal ailments, so as not to miss the splendor of this midsummer's enchanting beauty. Although not a humble fugitive, it is my profound honor to stand alongside your esteemed selves in the pursuit of the Holy Grail. Alright. This what he received as well. Like, sounds like it's written by the Knight of Beauty. As such, with a heart brimming with reverence and gratitude, I extend to you a most earnest invitation to grace Clock Studios theme park with your presence. There I shall humbly offer a modest feast of wine and fare in your esteemed company. He's probably, oh god, I can't even remember his name. In this season of Summer's Retreat, Clock Studios theme park has transformed into a realm of poetic wonder. A paradise on earth that promises to etch unforgettable memories upon your hearts. Should you deign to accept my invitation, I would be overjoyed beyond measure. I shall eagerly await your reply. May this humble gathering serve as a cherished testament to the bond we share, and may it bestow upon you a moment of delight and respite amidst your noblest endeavors. With the highest regards and the deepest wishes, here's to you salutations from yours humbly, Boothill. To someone that's hacking phones and sending as someone else, it's probably Sparkle. Or it's hacker brony, hacker. Silverwolf.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill?
Yes. For the love of Akavili, he's cursing up a storm. This isn't from him at all, is it?
Huh? You've already figured out how to automatically translate his swearing in your head?
Yes.
Wait. This absolutely isn't from him.
Looks like the mutual slaughter has already begun.
See? Peace is just the interlude in a war. That Boothill. He's probably already been taken down.
Oh, what a pessimist.
No, he's a seasoned warrior. There's no way he's out this early.
depends on his
But someone
servant.
must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to Clock Studios theme park.
The invitation is written so earnestly. I guess we'll have to graciously accept.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
I mean safe. I like diving right into the trap. To be honest, I'm a bit on the edge. But he'll be fine. Yeah, let's just keep eating.
I believe he'll make it out safely too. Either way, this is a good opportunity to ally with him and stop the fighting.
Stop the fighting. The enemy has set up a trap. If we pull back now, we avoid the risk, but losing 2 allies would put us at an even greater disadvantage in later attacks.
Then let's head out!
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go? Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on them and took her and her servant out before we got here.
Yeah, it's you. With all due respect, if that hypothetical enemy could easily defeat your friend Saber, then none of us here would be walking away alive.
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us.
Man, you're not actually that important. Oh? Were you enemies once?
Well, past enemies can still become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
Even with the IPC, she should at least trust me after we went through so much together. Hey! Come on out! Let's chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
It's actually the Knight of Beauty. Or it could even be Scott. I doubt it'll be Scott.
A sharp bag pulled off a scam on a Galaxy Ranger. Listen up, fork and shirt bags! Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do. I've got you surrounded. Pop out now. Or don't say I didn't warn you when you stub your toe on the way to the underworld.
Did you hear that?
Oh, it is Scott.
He's gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head. I'm positively shaking in my boots with how he talks.
Is he being sarcastic?
Huh? Wait, isn't that...
I don't think he was.
Isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stone Hearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC executive,
Indeed.
Sir, if that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped at gunpoint, just give me a blink. Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly in cahoots with a cosmic fugitive. Assassin, you've got to grab this awesome scene on film.
Already done.
Oh, your servant is... Mr. Rekka? No. Wait, now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
Hey, you know him? The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
Oh, is it some more fry?
Oh, wretched brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The Strategic Investment Department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods. After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone do as I say. I'll make you all kneel before me and beg for mercy, then have you bark like dogs, oink like pigs. No, croak like frogs.
He's obsessed with it. What a waste. Using the Holy Grail to make people do animal noises. That's pretty great.
So old Odie even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless your name is...
Because he's so famous, they know him.
Oh, have you actually heard of me?
Making animal noises?
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Oh, it's just taunting him now.
Ha! You high and mighty executives have never treated us basic workers as people! You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to
Primitive.
Penacony with the next! I thought Penacony might be a juicy gig. But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi! It's making my neck crank even worse! But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past. Aventurine, ha, I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name. Assassin, use your noble phantasm to bring me victory!
Now, would it even work?
Do I finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Archer, get ready for a fight.
He's commanding another servant? I'm not your servant. What's with the happy smile?
The filming has begun, actors. Take your positions.
Prepare to
Let the camera roll. Let the film spin. And let us return to the silent horror picture show.
What? Silent horror picture?
Ready? Action!
Wait. This isn't spirit form. He's just vanished. Right before our eyes. This servant's presence concealment is more disturbing than I imagined. Wait. Where's your voice? Oh, now everyone's muted. Fantastic. Where's my voice? Forking out, son of a fork! It's no use. I've tried analyzing this bounded field. It doesn't just mute sound. Something far more dangerous is closing in. There's no sound, then how'd you know what I just said? Wait, how'd he know what Archer just said? Look, there are subtitles here.
I've always wanted to see you people like this. A bunch of idiots subjected to my every whim.
That's not fair. Why do you get to have a voice?
And why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show. Oh, wait. Oops, I forgot. No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's noble phantasm!
A moment later, the cowboy's friends arrived, equally clueless. Oh, we arrived in the film too. It's unusually quiet. No sign of Mr. Boohill or the enemy who lured us here. You shouldn't have said that. You don't got for any black luxury speedster. Saber's a knight who gives her all too. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability. Please don't stray too far from me. But with the enemy, in the shadows and us in the open. Out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends Archer to attack from range, we'll lose the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. From what I know of old OT, he's the type to hire the lowest scum as his pawn, summoning the most wicked servant to eliminate anything in his way. Haven't you noticed? Since earlier our voices vanish when we speak. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called noble phantasm? They already caught on to noble phantasms? Shit. I guess that's ability? More importantly, everyone, I have a question in this world's history. Is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit? Say, a billboard, or maybe a TV? If it were an Intellitron, that's at least plausible. But a billboard? A TV? Then what's that thing up ahead? Wait. Would Saber even know what a TV is? Oh, maybe. I don't know what fate. Maybe they brought her into the modern era. A TV appearing out of nowhere turns its polished rear to the crowd. Creak, creak, creak. It's obviously a trap. It's not a trap. Let's stay back and observe for now. Don't go near it. Scan the surroundings and look for anything unusual. If this is a decoy, the real enemy is probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear of this trap. Stay away from the shady TV. Oh, no, I'm going straight for it. Hello. The frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear.
Ha! You want to leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dreams!
I knew it was you. Why does it sound like a dog barking? Scott? The IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't get a gal to share a few wild travel stories with her friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. Snowflakes? You're on TV, bro.
Seriously? It's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into...
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's time with your lines. Ready! Action!
What's he gonna do? Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody, Silent Stage Act 1, lead actor Scott. Wait, is this a horror comedy? You'll wake. OST. You'll wake in a sealed chamber. The TV static crackles, singing Death's Lullaby. Oh, is this an escape room? Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanish without a trace. Lots of entering my enemy.
Why are you here?
Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Beauty on your name. How'd you know how that goes? That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Don't tell me he's got a crush on me. Let me think. How will he bark this time? He's got a crush. Forget that third-rate nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. You can deal with him. I'm out of here.
Investigate the strange body. Oh no. Get out of here. Alright, there's nothing here. Or? Alright. Or? Alright. Investigate the body. A nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it. But I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the International Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place is around the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. Is that meant to be Archer? Saber. I can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so it's clear, I was against this from the start, but those two blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail war and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. Frown lines? Isn't it a little late to say all that? Listen carefully. This place, this Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I've failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You two, over here. I'm locked inside this room. Right on cue. Master? I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. What, is it floating above their heads? Hold on. If I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door, with the name Aventurine slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You don't know your master that well. You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters start acting scared. This place was once an IPC prison, where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I've wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg, and the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guests, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. Aren't we a little off topic? You watch rather wild films. By sheep, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right. I was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that? This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, Master. Oh, so now he's your master? No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles, and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste and paste. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess. Just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
You fool! How did you let your true name
Grady
slip
Films,
like that?
Grady.
Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit's greatest weakness? Assassin!
And you just admitted it, Scott. Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Pinnacle? Who are you? I've only heard of Clock Studios. And Himemiya Films. As expected, soon you'll see who Pennacone's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice? Or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over. But keep stalling and, well, tick-tock. Boom. I guess we're dead. Discuss with Aventurine about your next step. Well, you finally meet a kindred spirit and I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. He wants to be out of here. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Cascade's leg instead. Wait, old pal. Don't give me that look. I was kidding. Well, I'm not. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet? Room's about to blow. Now I have to saw off my leg. Saw off Aventurine's leg. What class are you, bummer? Saw off Aventurine's leg. Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room. A bomb about to go off. Sounds dramatic, but... rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. The sword wouldn't go, unleashes a fierce shout. Crank. Their lock splits. No, whatever. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what the assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film? Heroic spirits from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you shouldn't be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day. Or shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin. Once I reach you, scream all you want. Call for anyone to save you. Then you better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonists, take the stage. Tell about Scott. Ah, chainsaw Scott.
Did I, the protagonist, ever give you permission to run?
What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe?
As the star of this film, I'll be the one to personally tear you all apart limb by limb.
Is he rapping?
No other choice but tomorrow. Future will come. Receive divinity. Thank you.
This? What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Ah, forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world. Figures. Penacony is just a backwater spook with 10 amber errors, with no real legend or history. Of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways, one by one, and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you've gathered with one another. Boothill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Grady? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an interstellar junk market. So, we're dealing with a total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the other world and became invincible except for his heel. Well, that's me. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling. Even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. Man, they're saving a lot of money with this silent film. We're all just fine for the time being. Tricksters never pack much of a punch anyway. Right. He was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks. Basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap. One that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who'll be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortress always falls from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp on reading the situation. I better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if he can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his would no longer exist. Wait, that made sense. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. Why'd that make sound? Cascade, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old OT has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time. Hell no. Deal. It all comes down to how you perform. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. I wonder if we can actually... No, you can't pick Archer or Saber. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Where'd he come from? Was he always there? Well, here you go. Apparently I had an archer all along. I sure have enough to get him all the way up. Smart equip, popular plan. Why not? Apply plan. Defense. Quantum damage boost. Why he wants attack? Source. I can't do it. Cannot redirect.
Bah.
Oh well, whatever. I don't even know if that's the best for him, but whatever. Find a way to leave here. And it's just gonna be the endless loop again. There we go. An endless corridor. Layout completely different before. What an annoying bounded field. If we can't bring this place to calm, we might never find a way out. It's probably a paper article from his time. Prison Gazette, issue 13. Screams, Blood and Entertainment. An exclusive interview with the creator of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. Written, directed, and starring Grady himself. Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody makes history as has done his prison first film, now boasting over 1 million viewers. On this occasion, we tracked down director Grady to discover how he achieved such remarkable success. Reporter. The creation of dream bubble movies is a revolutionary technology. Developing such an innovation in prison seems especially challenging. How did you create this entirely new technology from scratch? Grady. It all started when I was washing my face. I spotted Dreamscape Memoria residue on the mirror and had a revelation. Dreams might be hard to grasp, but the memoria that hold them can be controlled. If I can could build a machine to stabilize Memoria while they held dream imagery and then capture them. I'd essentially have a dream camera. Luckily, I knew a little about machine repair from before my imprisonment. I collected discarded parts from around the prison and spent about a year or two experimenting until I finally created this little contraption. What inspired you to make movies in prison? And why horror films specifically? Initially, I just recorded dream scenes with my device, but that got old pretty fast. Then Blank suggested, why don't you make a movie? You've got nothing but time. Entertaining yourself gets dull eventually, but bringing some thrill to your dreary prison life, though. Wonder who suggested that. Filming in the synesthesia dreamscape proved tricky at first. I thought dreams would let me create anything I wanted, but Memoria typically behaved in one of two extremes. They're either too stable, or just like reality, forcing us to manually create props and sets, or too chaotic, like Jelly, where an actor's face could transform 9 times within 1 second. Dreams were so unpredictable that we ended up shooting many scenes on physical sets in the actual prison. As for my horror films, first, they're relatively cheap to make with fewer technical demands. Second, after toggling between prison life and nightmares for so long, I figured people needed something more thrilling. And honestly, the very last thing I did before imprisonment was watching a horror movie in a theater. I only got halfway through before RPC dogs dragged me onto their ship. Perhaps making horror films is my way of finishing that interrupted movie. A roughly produced newspaper widely distributed during the prison era. Secured publishing rights after Osaka brought prison officials. I was about to say, how was they able to interview someone in prison? Oh, whatever. Feels like we just looped back to where we started. If we don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it. But didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. In here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Oh, someone singing? Oh no. Is that Miss Robin singing? How can we hear it? Grady, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found the way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. How? But I thought it was silent. Producer, you useless piece of junk. I sent you to ambush 2 mere low threat characters. How do you still mess that up? This music. Why can't my noble phantasm suppress it? Looks like you've been dead for too long. Forgot your own trade, huh? Even the silent film era, movies had soundtracks. Of course. Even the silent films had soundtracks. Only makes sense. Wait a minute. Grady Films Anniversary Special. Now dominating 45% of Penacony's local film market. Grady's entertainment company stands as the city's most successful. As times change, we sit down with Mr. Grady once more. Will he deliver another unexpected perspective? You established a Grady company while still in prison. How'd you convince the company inspector to allow an inmate to form a business behind bars? For most IPC dogs, it comes down to one thing: profit. When prisoners were awake, IPC's Nickelodeon cinemas, the cinemas successfully drained that what little money inmates had. But dreams? Well, before they realized what was happening, my lawyer friends had already put my name on the Dream Bubble movie technology patent. They wanted to squeeze every last coin from prisoner savings into their own pockets, so they set up a company under my name and made me chairman. Of course, the actual person in charge was our dear Inspector McCoy Tyner. You faced plenty of criticism as an IPC puppet back then, but today's Grady Films is practically a brand new company, wouldn't you say? Yes, all thanks to Mr. McCoy's excessive confidence. He actually gave me, the so-called honorary chairman, a dividend share, treating it like spare change. So prisoner savings, which should have flowed 100% back to the IPC, now had a tiny stream diverted to me. Though barely significant, that money successfully helped fund the initial stages of Penacony's War of Independence. McCoy died while trying to crush the rebellion, and the original Grady company became history. But the Nickelodeon cinemas and assets he left behind formed the foundation for rebuilding our film industry later. In that sense, I should be grateful to him, especially for dying when he did. Beyond importing excellent films, Grady Films has fostered many local talents. As competition intensifies, what wisdom would you share with the next generation? Make films with passion, not opportunism. I hope future Penacony creates its own universally famous masterpieces that belong truly to us. I also extend a warm invitation to dream-weaving technology specialists to join Grady Films. Help us improve our still-evolving Dream Bubble movie technology and create better experiences for audiences everywhere. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost. But at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. Miss Robin, watch out! You can't pick on someone your own size. By my command spell. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their head into the floor. Oh no. My cathode ray tubes. Don't hit my screen with your microphone. Ow, clunk, 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 bang, bang, bang. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. That's it? The guards back in Astana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo! Truly Penacony's brightest bloom. Brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot. No one else could have cooked this up but you, Grady. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. You're all okay, thank goodness. I watched a free concert. Miss Note is so cool. You and Grady seem to have a bit of history. Yeah, Miss Note is so cool. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of a caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to fill out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. Blank, I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Doesn't she know about Penacony's history? Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Irish family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away. and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless, barely able to protect her master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again like before? Blank Mr. Oti can grant you all your wishes. Shut up! You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Grady. That was a bit harsh. Why are you serving that opportunistic fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death forgotten by the world, Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Where's Boohill? Also, where's Lancer? Well, the director really went all in this time.
Greedy, is this what you meant by giving me more power?
Thousand-Face Scott. The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the light and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history.
I'm all fired up! Now, I will take back everything you took from me. You shall pay tenfold, no, 1,000-fold!
Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Just some private disagreements. Look, I was young and didn't know what I was doing. Is it still possible to make it up to you now?
Make it up to me? You ruined my life! You made me bark and oink and face emotion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos in despair and misery. Now this is all you have to say? Make it up to me!
Yes.
You and your little entourage of extras. You won't get to be cocky for much longer. The power inside me is breaking out, trying to be free. 1 Scott, 2 Scots, 3 Scots. My scalp is scratchy. 2 got stuck in there.
What? Master, you lied. Say your entrance line.
Fear me, mortals, for I am everywhere. In your dreams.
It's gonna get Lance again.
Right behind your back. Now I, the Lord of the Wolf Pack, the 1,000-Face Scott, will devour all.
Wrathful Scott.
Receive divinity. Thank you. I can still keep going, finding life. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Trinity is before me.
Heard the call. Now farewell. This mortal form.
I wanna buff him up first.
On your path. Existence is of no consequence. Future will come. see you off.
I choose you. Trust me. We can do anything.
No other choice but forward.
Commemorate the many Scots who have sacrificed their lives again and again.
Serious Scott. I should have read up on it. Wrathful Scott. Shit.
If those dead weights weren't dragging me down, I'd have won ages ago.
I was complaining with he's complaining with himself, arguing with himself.
True lone wolf walks alone. Only weak rabble sticks together.
Yeah, he's gonna
You've been
argue with
fighting
himself.
at the back all this time. Even my eyelashes did more work than you.
Just can't start bickering and tossing blame around. What a scene. Fighting someone like this. There's no honor in it.
Greedy! Do you still even want the Holy Grail? Go change the script on the fly! Move the stage props! Give me more power! Let me crush them all! Crush them in the palm of my hands like a true villain!
True villain. Sorry, Mr. Scott. I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into an horror flick, that's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Great minds think alike. Actually, I think that was being generous. Hey, don't insult my little ray of sunshine.
Greedy! Are you trying to betray me? Don't forget, I am your master! With my command spell, you'll have to...
Wait, what? Did he turn him into a frog? Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, casting crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage entrances next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Haunting of Clocks. Act 2, lead actors. Did we just leave this reality marble? Something's off. Each night, the clock hand will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit. And now a terrifying enemy is standing right beside you. Hey, this guy? Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord. Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Don't let him get in your head. Ribbit, Saber, help me! Bring it on, I'm not scared. Should I kill her? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Was he trying to riz me too? Too bad. I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses. Disguised as harmless amusement park mascots, they drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our clocky? Don't worry. Mr. Oti's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple stuffed Stargazer's pie. Soak it in, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits. Spirits. If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on. According to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. With this segment... My god. That person up ahead, is that Miss Note? I don't know if they did this because there's so many unvoiced characters, but I do know. Find your lost friends. Does she even have a mouth? Granny Note. Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot. Your voice is already my personal property. Oh. First it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name on her, and put her on stage. And you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name, Miss Note, will be mine. Oh, and then she'll actually become a... whatever her name is. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Let go of Miss Note. Monster, surrender or face justice. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I could still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. That sounds true. You seem like just another hollow loudmouth, like Grady. Figures. You foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in, like, Penacony. Wait. You foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be, like, in... Can be in, like, Penacony. Or whatever. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Costa can really do. The voice of harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars. And you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? Where'd you come from? I was just about to do some stretches. Archer's threatening me. Let's fight side by side. Archer, what nonsense are you feeding Cascade this time? I didn't... Wait, is this really the time to tell to the grown-ups? Trying to steal the spotlight from the star? Get them. Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. Extra love Soul Glad. For Soul Glad. For free meals. Seriously? Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup? And you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? Oh, they're technically inmates, so... Oh, background extra. Who has the time for pride? Human or monster, beast or demon. If you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So will it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him? Or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our heart shall follow.
I was here first. How are you controlling my familiars?
Is she riding it?
That's what the riding skill is for.
Look at that ass. Call it leader charisma, my friend. Abilities prioritize over yours.
You traitors. One pep talk and you're switching sides. You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck?
Look at you, acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the King of Knights Mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog.
I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed, Lamray the Third. Now come with me. Let's vanquish the evil before us.
In the name of the king!
Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. I failed to protect my master. Was forced to separate from her. And now, to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me.
Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry.
But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something. Never mind. Just come with me.
Riding B. Riding B? Follow Sever's guidance. What the hell is this? Oh, it's her stuff.
I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. I figured I've managed to do nothing in this war. I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. Yeah, I've done extremely well. It's Grady who plays dirty. This kind of reminds me of the Try Not to Laugh challenge.
Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here.
Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside.
Call her what you want. She's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it.
That old fool. Once I find that darn Oti, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stump it right down to the ground.
That's the polite one? Scholar Robin.
Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge. But our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's.
We summon the Aeon of Harmony? You combine into a giant robot? You go back to normal? The Aeon of Harmony, yes. Sheepay. Give me a break. Are there no functioning adults around here? The correct answer is, she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devils.
Then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these deadweights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please. Someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right.
I'll stay. I'll let Archer stay. Then let Saber stay. Yeah, I'll stay.
As a master, your resistance to magecraft is far weaker than ours. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you, and that's exactly what the enemy wants.
Let Archer stay. Sorry, miss. I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you.
Then let Saber stay. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Cascade. This is all I ask as an opponent.
Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knight stay here with the princess, and we'll go reap some enemy lives. Hello! Archer may have a sharp tongue, but when it comes down to it, he's a solid ally. Master, best of luck to you. My master, I'm counting on all of you. The Robins. Robins cast their blessing-filled gaze your way. Not that you can actually see their eyes. Can't I take it and become a Robin? Oh well, whatever. Wait, can't I go this way? No. It looks like we're in for a fight.
Ribbit, evil spirit, why do you despise
Wow, that's a Robin.
human soul? Is there not a single ounce of love or compassion in your heart, Ribbit?
Lone Wolf Brothers. Traitors don't get to boss us around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing. Oh, he's being a hero.
If I back down now, I'd be the same as all the other
Scott of Justice.
So, if you want to hurt Miss Robin, you'll have to walk over my dead body, Ribbit.
Isn't he supposed to be the enemy? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? What do you even have to do with justice? This nightmare is terrifying.
Old foe, you've arrived just in time. Help me! Together we can crush this blasted evil spirit! Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me, Ribbit.
Maybe you can fight by our side. One or two, it makes no difference. You get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. Lone Wolf Brothers curse. The Lone Wolf Brothers let a very satisfied humph. Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Penacony. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure for life. Oh, they turn people into cartoon animals. Is this some magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Hell, don't tell me all I can say is humph again. It's my rocket launcher. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent humph. They even lost their ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave her. It's not like she was all that helpful anyway. You let out a terrified humph. So, you can understand that. Guess I can't just leave her. Can you make sense of what she's saying? Of course. Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. That's not what I said. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly on Archer's temple. It's the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. Got a frog, got a bird, got a dog. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal? Maybe you should look around for clues. All the best, ultra cool Hanu Trailblazer. I believe you can defeat that baddie's tweet. Ribbit, old friend, I'll be rooting for you. Enough messing around. Let me think how we can lift this curse. Think you can turn back using the TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. But, is there something weird about this TV? Or is it part of the solution to the curse? Now confirming Humph. Now dejected Humph. Now confused Humph. Confused. Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott. But as a righteous TV, all you can offer is anything but help. But he's a TV though. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. It got even worse? Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, if the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick him. Kick twice. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Kick once. My usual Magecraft logic. Destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, kick twice. No, give him a few more kicks. Then let's think it in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Kick like crazy. So glad. Goddamn. Time to end this. Trace on. And he destroyed it. What? Back to normal. Impossible. You actually found a way to break the curse? That's cheating. Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Huh. Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Ranger Robin.
Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now.
So Robin turned into a pep, is she? Anytime, any place.
Galaxy Ranger, serving justice.
Die, you son of a fork. Long time no see. Though it's only been a little while. Ever since that shirthead sucked me into the TV, we've been lost in the hotel, sending my creams to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that Ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's that fudging thing raised by that nose walker next to you? A prisoner?
Ribbit! Here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit!
Huh?
He's a friend. Alright, let's get down to business. About Scott of Justice. Depending on how this goes, I'll decide how hard to beat you up.
Greedy split my consciousness into countless fragments in the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who would have thought there's justice in that man called Scott? And yet,
nice.
My chest burns with righteous fire.
Reminds me of the guy from God Eater. The Knight. Emil.
Scott of Justice is not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, Tweet.
You trust this son of a nose walker? Might as well believe I'm a general to Shenzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the anti-matter legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar, then...
Then, I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment?
Yes.
I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
Keep up your act. Let's see if I fall for it. I'll keep my eyes on you at all times. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him at his servants as a projectile.
Well, since the victim herself said so.
To honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit.
Miss Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast. Find the rest of Miss Robin and track down my unreliable master.
Ribbit, I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
How long is this sequence? I'm pretty much out of time. Oh. Ah, shit. The Blank Report. Following the multiple scandals involving famous actress Blank, it's probably misnote, all major associated companies have terminated her endorsement contracts and cancelled her Dreamscape tours. However, several Dream Chaser organizations have received her sponsorship, maintain that their charity performances in the wilderness area will proceed as scheduled. Mr. Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, noted that Blank has starred in numerous classics at their invitation. Her songs became household staples, and almost every Penacony home contains products she endorsed. Mr. Alfalfa expressed deep regret over her downfall. Reports indicate they've already found a replacement to inherit Blank's stage name, with a second Blank promising to present a better image while continuing the legendary story of Blank. Mr. Alfalfa maintains that Blank is an accomplished actress, singer, and artist whose past work shouldn't be diminished by current scandals. However, per contract terms, the Alfalfa family retains the rights to reclaim all related copyrights, including musical records, film, and television rights, and the registered Blank tape trademark. If Blank uses any of these commercially without the Alfalfa family's approval, they will pursue legal action. Additionally, at a recent press conference at Grady Films, spokesperson announced they will terminate their partnership with Miss Blank in 10 system days due to a recent negative impact. The upcoming films, Fairwood Station, scheduled to begin shooting at year-end, will now star the second Blank, selected by Alfalfa's agency instead of the original Blank. So I wonder who caused it. Was it actually Miss Note or was it OT? Find the Lost Robins. Quiet, so quiet, you can hear the ticking of clockwork gears, a breath of evil spirits trembling with glee. Tick tock. So you've come after all. You're to steal the last Robin, are you? You'll never succeed. Every Robin belongs to me. And once I've gathered them all, I'll summon the god of Robins, swallow Penacony whole, and become the king of nightmares. Too many new plot twists. I don't even know where to start complaining. Dream Bubble Cinema, a history excerpt. If historical turning points are like knots in a record-keeping rope, Grady undoubtedly created two significant ones. First came his invention of Dream Bubble filming technology. Second was his shocking decision to tear up the patent copyright. Why abandon rights to such astronomically profitable technology? Grady never offered an explanation. Contemporary audiences praised Grady's selflessness, but these accolades gradually morphed into criticism as his terrible films flooded the market. Here's an interview from the period. It's truly remarkable. What thought process led you to abandon such a valuable patent? The Dream Bubble patent has long restricted Penacony's film industry, forcing talented creators to abandon their dreams. While copyright awareness grew, so did copyright trolls, corrupting our creative environment. As an art director, I'd rather hear audiences laughing about being scared than witness endless copyright tragedies. Many believe Blank's death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent, serving both as a memorial to her and a gift to the newly formed Himamiya Films. What's your comment on this? Blank's death was a complete tragedy. When almost everyone turned their backs on her, she still sang for those most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during a charity performance. We all bear responsibility for what happened. Charity performance? I didn't know charity performances was that dangerous. Are you suggesting that the Alfalfa family and Mr. Alfalfa played a role in this? No, absolutely not. The Alfalfa family has always been an angel investor in entertainment, helping countless Irish family artists rise to fame. Mr. Alfalfa remains an invaluable Grady Films partner. I'm certain we'll collaborate even more closely in the future. He's lying about that last bit, of course. Of course. One just knows. Oh. There's not even real clockies. It's just the fake clockies. Am I gonna solve all the puzzles?
Before I judge you all, I must first deal with the disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you?
Just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to flush him up and we're done here.
Tick-tock. Thought I'd just play along in a little hero fantasy. Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger, and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot.
Oh, that's Scott. Uh-oh.
Die, Cascade!
Scott took the fatal hit meant for you.
I can't keep going with all of you. But I'll die happy, knowing that I gave my life for justice, to keep others safe.
I think the bullet meant to hit you. Scott, are you serious?
Yeah, time to crack open the champagne. Don't you dare dawn me.
Tell Rakshmi, the night we broke up, I lied to her.
No, you can't go yet. Scott! Scott!
There's no such thing as a Scott of justice.
Oh.
That justice is a part of the name. It doesn't mean anything. What do you think? How would you rate this shocking reveal, Ribbit? Director, heal me up! I worked so hard to lead them into the trap, and now you're shooting me in the butt!
Penacony profanity. If you're worth this scene-stealing self and block that bullet, oh, Glocky would have eliminated Cascade already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you couldn't even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Yes. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. You don't even have a behind. Just hang it up, and the pain will be gone. Just one more bullet and no more pain. Yeah, no more pain. Oh, Glocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paychecks for you. Oh, there's a Robin on the floor.
Tick-tock! What gave you the impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time.
Did you know, for a demon manipulating human emotions like playing an instrument, just a light touch and you get something like this. Oh no, I got doomed. Fine, but we'll discuss the situation. Why can't I get the confused Robin? Instead of running around aimlessly, maybe lend a hand to your old friend Bootheel first. Instead of running around... Alright, whatever. Also, isn't this Honkai Impact 3rd music? That was so fudging satisfying. Time to break out the held orange smoked malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria.
And yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Oh, I see. We're meant to be feeling joy. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it. For some bizarre reason, I have this sudden urge to dash with this jerk. Tick-tock! Behold the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How is your powers range so ridiculously broad? You dare use my own powers against me, Grady? Are you so proud of your cheap imitation? Messing with your bro, Boohill? Big mistake. Come on, Cascade, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boothill's emotional state back to normal. Satisfied. Why does it look like this? If you're reading this, it means you chose the wrong opponent. TikTok, I'm the chief physician of your soul. Alright, it's not working. Well, who do we have here? A poor little thing trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death. These manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible! I use clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. How trite. Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at manipulation are less effective than vultures skulking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Sacking off will cost you on your performance review. Have you figured out the enemy's weak spot yet? Was it your magic resistance that blocked the mental attack? If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, my magic resistance isn't nearly as overpowered as Saber's. I want to see how deep this monster's help could go in this strange universe of yours. It seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair? Please. I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock! Cranking power to maximum! I refuse to accept that anyone can resist my clockwork now! Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. What the? What? Where did that come from?
Let's try it this other way. I choose you.
Anyway, whatever.
No other choice but tomorrow. Future will come. I'll see you all.
I should read up about him. Alright. Old Clocky. A vengeful spirit modeled after Clocky. Tons of unlucky kids were dragged to the theater by their parents who mistook it for a Clocky movie. This twisted plot became a childhood trauma for many. Extra number 1. I have no idea. Heard there'd be free Soul Glad, so I showed up. Extra number 2. Bubble Hound. Oh, these are just normal. Alright.
Now farewell.
This mortal form.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
Existence is of no consequence. Tomorrow.
There's a lot of enemies. Let's do an enhance. Nice.
Don't get smug. The director will avenge me.
Extra lines won't earn you extra pay.
Oh, in that case, I'm dead.
Good. Now let's regroup with the others.
Ah, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight.
Fucking void somewhere. Now you decide to appear after we did all that work?
Well, I did do something, right? Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings to me. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me.
After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvened and crossed the whatever.
I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe.
I just didn't want to give Brady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her split selves together that she could return to normal?
I proposed this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. New, old Clocky. Dang it. Grady, what foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't change back? Sunday will absolutely kill me dead. Wouldn't 7 of her be more powerful anyway? My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just my internal doubts and won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own.
She's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been fudging. Sorry. Seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded this film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square.
What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood what it is? Understood that who it is that can truly grant your wish?
The evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind. With no interest in the Holy Grail, that's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Oti is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And? Would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me. Just like all those others who toyed with my fate. If this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind.
Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. Oh no, it's gonna keep going. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare.
Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal.
What about my butt? My butt!
Silent Stage Act 3, Plan 6 from Outer Space, Self-Deceiving Heart. Self-Deceiving Heart? Oh, Scott's there. Hero's blood and monster's blood. In this third act, the story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Dagdum Wababoo, when will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my. Even the proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated.
And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you are planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore.
Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Oti, I'll file a claim for accidental casualty compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from Outer Space is no survivors. Ready? Since you've shown no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director Aventurine? My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Oti's group specifically for this moment to help you win the Holy Grail. The only one who truly deserves it.
I may vomit. This doesn't even faze me no more. There it is, Scott's special begging technique.
Ah, Mr. Scott. I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the Strategic Investment Department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Grady? You don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I am part of your noble phantasm too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can naturally use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director Ventrine, this is my show of commitment to you. Deploying staff access. One-click noble phantasm. Skip.
He skipped the whole thing? Apologies, the broadcast having technical difficulties. Progress bar is progressing rapidly. Everyone please stop acting. Is it over? Oh.
Lyndon Scott. Well, obscene language from the prison world era. Well, like me. How can there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing. I am the creator of the dream bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Penacony. If I hadn't given up my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what they did.
So, would that make your films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You were thoroughly outclassed by true auteurs. As a master of marketing or inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limits of the audience's patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden, silent series of utterly unexciting gore. What a waste of everyone's time.
It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad.
Archer.
What? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp tongue, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Didn't see that coming, did you? I mean, from where we are, I guess I could have seen that coming. Are you gonna send the Emanator after me too? Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old OT? Probably not. What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely a senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Adventuring? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course. It's because you're the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute.
Someone like me. You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people.
Fork me, you're not seriously...
A good businessman always evaluates the situation and justice stands for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable.
Venturing, you're double-crossing me? I thought you didn't care about the Holy Grail.
Apologies, Cascade. I wasn't being honest.
Great! I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. The Golden Gatekeeper, Adventuring, lead actor.
Archer, as my servant, you'll come with me, right?
Taking orders from a hack like Grady. Seriously? Makes sense. Compared to this lot, you and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth.
Well, what's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win?
You're actually pledging yourself to Grady? Adventuring, did you really turn on us? It's gonna be way tougher than Scott was. Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you if you apologize now. But if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. Oh, we're in a dream, so there's no blood. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours, Mr. Aventurine?
So you still refuse? You know, I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will.
Like he has on your stick?
If staying with them is your wish, then so be it. But sometimes, a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
That's right. Killing you would erase my existence. Oh then. Sorry everyone. I surrender. I give up. Archer? You gave up way too quickly. Now we're evenly matched, 3 against 3. Perhaps we should all surrender as well? Yeah. Master, even as a joke, please don't say things that dishonor the Knight's code. What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Wait, Director, I can still be a traitor too. I can be a traitor too. A traitor, you betrayed and you betrayed again. I want more scenes too, Director. Fantastic, 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you bigger roles, turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. Mortal body, teleportation, mind control. In my film, you'll be gods. Sorry, everyone.
Eternal sleep. No other choice but for future good. Come.
I'm on it. I give you.
Prepare for security. Exist tomorrow. Overcome the thorn. Trinity is before me. This mortal form. Watch over you. Guide you on your path. No other choice but for the future. Come!
Did he just hit himself? Oh well, whatever. Would I get, because this is like 4 targets. I'm pretty sure I'll get 4, right? Yeah, there we go. Sorry, it's hitting me.
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this.
Oh, there we go.
Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film is rolling? It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is the real cradle of terrors. Your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the lens. But monsters are different. They are the soul of horror films, the focus of the lens. Their line of sight is always fixed on the camera's position. That's why only Scott, the man playing the monster, can see you.
You win. I concede. Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline marketing campaign ever. Who'd have thought that someone could still see through my tricks hundreds of years in the future? How did you do it, friend?
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
Is he really? I serve judgment on your film taste. No wonder you know his film so well. Hey, weren't you the one who roasted him so hard before?
A director of flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department. Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, have more confidence in yourself, Mr. Greedy. After I stumbled upon your first movie, curiosity led me to dig through the archives of Greedy films. Now, you had each moviegoer sign a death and liability release waiver before entering the theater. And you released memory zone memes into the theater at intermission. Oh, these interactive marketing tactics were way ahead of their time.
Let real monsters in?
You could smell out exact market demands and deliver maximum impact with minimal resources. Oh, had we met back then, I would have made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing department.
I'd rather not be recognized for those achievements.
You could have been rolling in riches. But you poured everything into filmmaking to create something you loved. You're a director worthy of respect for that alone. But what you've done is unforgivable.
The watchmaker said almost the same thing to me back then. But like I said, I concede. I have no talent and can't create true art. I've come to terms with that after dying.
Then could you tell us old Odie's plan? If he truly wanted to achieve his wish, he could have easily hired a few masters to stage out a variety show with a rigged outcome. But he deliberately gathered a group of uncontrollable individuals to participate in a Holy Grail war that might never even happen.
Mr. Odie gave me a backup plan before I came here. When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater. Mr. Odie and the Holy Grail will be waiting for you there. You'll hear all the answers from him. And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just for you. I believe the reason Mr. Odie reached out to you all is simple. You'll bring in higher ratings for this show.
I suppose. Do you trust what Grady said?
There's nowhere in Penacony more fitting for a grand finale than the Grand Theater. Oh, Mr. Boothill, why are you looking at me like that?
You betray us.
Didn't expect someone like you to be that Fudger's fan.
You could say that my master's taste is as tacky as his outfit.
Well, instead of calling me Master, a word that brings back dead class structures, I prefer you address me as Mr. Aventurine.
See, Red Guy, those business crooks are all the same. They take everything you throw at them, insulting them's like punching a cotton fluff ball. Ain't no fun at all.
Then I'll graciously comply, Mr. Aventurine. As for the final showdown at the theater, I'm sure that Mr. Odie has already prepared the battleground for us. With the Holy Grail in his possession, he'll be a far more difficult opponent than Grady. The siege and warriors assembled to storm the walls. Now this is starting to feel like a real war.
I'm going with you. It doesn't matter whether Miss Node is now friend or foe. I will bring her back.
The princess rescue mission is on. Time to gang up on the old man. Make Odie pay for our emotional damage. Emotional damage. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else? Not far away. He is slowly slipping away with hushed steps. What, did he betray again?
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Whoa, yeah!
Aventurine flashed a grin more sinister than the devil's own, his lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap, a wicked smirk spreading across his face, and he strode towards Scott. Does it matter which department? They all burned. You hear a cry straight out of a cartoon, over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt. And you just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of the hospital bed anytime soon. But it's a dream. But I have faith in the medical advances of the cosmic age. No, Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream. What? Did he find his room and punch him while he was sleeping?
Whew. Now, that's more like it. Let's move out.
Give me a moment. It's Great Grady. The two acquaintances seem to be talking about the past. Let's not interrupt them for now. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what the hell they're talking about. Venturing is asking for an autograph on behalf of a colleague. Who could it be? How curious. It's probably for Jade. Where's Scott? Don't tell me he's not here. Shit. Anyway, I'm out of time. I'm like way out of time. But hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for probably the conclusion on this. Yeah. Anyways, Peach.